Oh, what's up? Let's go. Nope. Oh, actually, I might have a Mariners from the yesterday. Let me see. Per okay. Pop an elixir. Okay. Are there any players in the draft that you're like hoping to get or targeting? Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Um. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna kind of go off of just how do you say it? Like, I mean, teams that kind of have like fairly good offenses. I mean, obviously, it's like there's like certain guys that are, like big. Like I feel like that there's like the obvious guys like that guy in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Like that are just like the clear cut. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because I feel like there's certain teams where it's like if you go to pick somebody on like the 49ers, it's like I feel like it's kind of or it could be a gamble just because like the team is just so good. You know what I mean? Like they don't really always have like yeah they don't have like that one guy like obviously like they do have super talented guys, but it's not like that they get like all the touchdowns or whatever. But yeah, it's even kind of like how they always talked about even like with the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. It was like Tom's gonna do the play that he feels is best. Like he's not gonna just like throw the ball just to throw it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I guess oh uh huh. Oh, the seventh pick. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely oh Lord. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be another like like yeah, you're gonna have like favorites, but like in all reality though, it's like so many teams could win it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's been a couple of years now since like there's been a like a clear cut. It's like it's one thing to say like, oh, you know, like Tom Brady's team is always going to be like a contender, but I mean, but you wouldn't say that there's that like, oh no, man, like they're going there no matter what. You know. I mean, I know it's yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and didn't even like they not didn't they not really make many big moves this off season too? Yeah, which could work, but you know, but yeah, it's like if you are trying to kind of get over the hump, you know, maybe you might have needed a couple more like um, ready to go players, I guess you would say. Yeah, that's the yeah that well because that's a weird one too because I feel like every like that's been kind of been their thing, you know, like I think that's why like there were kind of like people even like last year that maybe that were a little surprised that they won, but yeah, no, that's definitely an interesting team for sure. Because like you said, because they yeah, no, because they really do keep losing pieces for sure. Oh, oh, I found an event. Yeah, and I mean, like, yeah, to their credit, I mean, the replacements last year like stepped up, but yeah, like they're like still crazy. Like it's like they're good, but yeah, but it's not. Yeah, like what it was. Cause weren't because didn't they still somehow manage to like didn't they score like the most touchdowns or something or like they were like top three somehow? They were pretty high, like because I remember there was a few people like on ESPN and all that that were you know kind of just saying like yeah you know we kind of think that you know Kansas City's like losing it, but they it's like yeah they were still like super crazy. Yeah. Okay. You're full. Um. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. I had heard his name before, but I. Oh, Butcher. Oh, I'm coming back to you. Or you're not even here. No. No. No, Butcher. Oh. Oh wow. He can miss his hook. Nice. Oh Lord. He got me. Um, around left corner. So down here. Does he leave? Does he actually? Huh. I would have thought he would have stayed, but I guess not. Yeah, like he ran away from me, but I mean, I thought he would have stayed because like I have a teammate. I guess that's like a little bit of a hack, like sacrifice one of your friends and then he goes away. Um. Oh, one hit guy down here. Uh, wow. So who's in this league? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is it again? Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of people down there. Wow. Oh. Yeah, and then aren't there like a good amount of players too that either were hurt last year or like could have come back last year, but like their teams were out of it, so like kind of like that anticipation for like will they do well? Because isn't like yeah, Cooper Cup, yeah. Yeah, I think I had heard rumors that yeah, if like the Rams like were like somehow yeah, it like in the playoffs, he would have come back. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that was frustrating for San Diego or for the Chargers. Yeah, he was like yeah, that was like a weird thing too cuz he was like doing okay, but it's like it was kind of just like a one man show pretty much. Cuz you had him like putting up like pretty good numbers with like without what was he had was down Keenan Allen and then even like that Mike Williams guy too. Like he was like short like his best weapons. Yeah, just so disrespectful. Um, oh, oh, down here. Oh, oh, whoa. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got that. It's the tomb one. Oh, world boss in 19 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, which ones do you have? That one seemed pretty quick, right? That's true. Huh? Okay. Destroy the 3 Seaborn Goddess. Okay. Oh boy, I might. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I have one of these one-hit dudes following me. I uh, uh, I'm to you. Um, let's go over here. Okay. Right into the next one. Oh Lord, another one. Oh. Whoa. Nice. uh, is it down or to the left? Okay. Oh yeah, down here. Oh. Another one of those stupid tomb ones. Oh. Huh. 9 minutes. Oof. Are you selling your items? Oh. Yeah, should have. Oh. Very nice. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, huh? You have 10 or 15 seconds. I didn't see you. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, no. Yeah. Oh, let's go, baby. Yeah. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, Jason, you're on your OBS. For your like for your scene for your gameplay, what's your what do you have for your audio input capture? You have the wavelength stream Elgato Wave. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, what's that for? Oh, okay. Ah, Leaks. Okay. Okay, we need three. Oh, wait, what the heck? Okay, two more. That one is this way. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm going in. Oh, did you ever hear about that? I guess I don't even know if you want to call it a prank. But ah, the uh the the YouTubers that went into the to that forest in Japan that's like supposed to be cursed, and then they ended up like actually capturing someone who had hung themselves. Did you ever hear about that? Oh, so it actually would. So I didn't. I remember like kind of hearing about it, but it turned out that that was actually Logan Paul. Yeah, like yeah, who actually like it's like I guess started as just like a one of those just like oh like I'm going into like a haunted forest and then like but yeah, he actually found someone that had hung himself and I guess he kind of got like low key canceled for that at the time. But yeah, I was just like yeah, totally. Yeah. But I just I didn't know that that was like him. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it was like for someone who I guess you say is pretty big on social media. It was like, oh, that was actually him. So just there was a guy that was like kind of trolling him in a sense and like because I guess the guy that was hanging was like wearing a certain hat, so he was like kind of trolling Logan like for like what he did. I was like, oh, I was like, because I didn't know the backstory. Like my one coworker like knows all that type of stuff. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know all the like all the history, but yeah, him and that one reactor or whatever he does KSI they so I think they were I think from what I remember I think that they're the ones that are kind of low key responsible for these like YouTuber and like content creator like boxing matches, because it was like the first time that actually two people that were having like internet drama like actually decided to meet up and like have a fight. Like it wasn't just like oh a bunch of like oh I'll kick your ass, like oh no you won't, like like it actually they actually yeah kind of started that whole thing of yeah content creators that like don't like each other actually fighting. But yeah, like you said, him and then his brother Jake is the one that like is like taking it like pretty serious, like his box like the former like MMA guys and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, I almost got out. The One Piece. The One. So, something like that. Yeah, I think it is tomorrow actually. Or no, yeah, no, day after. Yeah. The One Piece. Oh, I'm glad they did that at least. I might even just have to watch it like that. I mean, clearly that guy who's playing like Luffy is. I mean, I'm assuming he's that you know English is not his first language. Um, but I mean, I feel like I feel like it for any of these like actors. Like, I mean, I feel like wouldn't you? I don't know. Like, wouldn't you kind of like try to study? Like, I know that like there's always like that thing about like making something like your own in a sense, but I feel like you still kind of have to know like just how the like character sounds, like you know just and how to deliver certain like lines and stuff like that, and it just kind of seemed like that you know that guy with oh this way like with Luffy, like it just I know it's like such a tough character to get, but I still kind of feel like you know shouldn't you be kind of like did you study how that woman delivers like Luffy's lines at all? You know what I mean? Like it just didn't. It just kind of seemed like kind of like what we've said before, where it's like you watch like a couple of episodes and it's like, oh, you know, I could do that, you know, and like because it from the trailer and stuff, it just kind of seemed like pretty forced, like him trying to be Luffy rather than yeah, which is actually like a little bit like could be like frustrating because I actually do feel like he overall is like a pretty good like good look for Luffy. You know what I mean? Like I think yeah, like the casting, like look wise overall is like pretty spot on for sure. Um, but yeah, it's just but yeah, when it's like when he starts like delivering some of those lines, it's just like, oh man, yeah, yeah, oh man, yeah, 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 and I actually did kind of I wanted to like watch like whatever interviews that he has done just to like I'm kind of I'm just also curious too if he's even a One Piece fan. Like, have you seen anything? Like, do you know if he's in into One Piece? Oh, really? Supposedly. Yeah. Yeah, and that's like yeah, and yeah. And I mean and that really is like like a whole nother thing as well. Like if you've only watched the dubbed, it's like oof. Like like that's like your only source of like what One Piece is. Like yeah, oh man. Do you have any other sigils? I forget what that one was. Was it like a 42 or something? Okay. Oops. I'll be right back. I'm in the dungeon now. Huh. Okay. Ah. Nice. You found something up there? Come on, baby. Ooh. Top left. No. Yes. This seems kind of interesting for glows. Um, it's a bunch of like lucky hit stuff. Um, you're, but then at the very end, your attacks randomly deal 1% to 250% of their normal damage. What the heck? That's a bit crazy. I wonder how much damage is that? Like that's just crazy. Whew, boy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it got super intense. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you just like unleash the Kraken there. All right. Okay. Oh, over in this corner. Oh, fresh meat, baby. Two times in like 3 dungeons, baby. And he's coming after me again. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Oh, you know how a couple of weeks ago we were talking about like the Hall of Fame and like the types of players that like should be considered and all that. Um, has there been a player that like for you were like, okay, yeah, no, like I just like can't get behind like this player that already made it. Yeah, like for you, was there a player that was just like that you know that you were just like, dude, seriously, like this guy made it? Or just like in recent memory, just because it does kind of seem like the more recent players, I think there's been more of controversy than like previous years, or just like yeah, yeah. I feel like out of the Detroit, I mean, it's kind of like if anything, like it's like Chauncey Billups, but yeah, yeah, because that was like the thing about Detroit. It was like, to their credit, like they found like their niche and all that, but in like the grand scheme of things, like I mean, there were five really good players that were all on the same team together. It wasn't like like Rip Hamilton like wasn't like the only reason why they made it that far, or yeah, like you give them credit for being, I guess you say, like the epitome of a team, but it's like, but Hall of Fame. uh but I mean, yeah, yeah. Yeah. And and even like the players as a whole, you can maybe say like Rasheed Wallace, the most talented. You can say maybe just sadly didn't live up to his potential because he was so talented, but it's like, yeah, like because it's like Richard Hamilton was only really good for like a 3 to 4 year period, like always like a solid player, but but in terms of like, you're talking about a Hall of Fame, it's like he, you would never say that he was like feared, you know what I mean? Like, because like you said, it's like the fact that like all these guys were good for maybe one contract, like I feel like kind of says like, it kind of tells the story because it's like, yeah, they were a Cinderella story, and that was like pretty much it. You know what I mean? Like, no, just the one. But well, but then what? But that the stat that they always throw out whenever they talk about them is that, oh, they made like whatever it was, like 4 straight Eastern Conference Finals, and it was like okay, but like the East was trash at that time. Like, like, hey, good for you that you made it, but it's like that's not really like the biggest badge of honor. Oh yeah, yeah. I forget. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's like they all, to their credit, found out how to bounce off of each other. Like Rasheed Wallace, finally didn't have to be like the number one option. And then, even like Chauncey Billups too, like he was a kind of same thing. Like he was always kind of like a good player, but like people always felt that he underachieved. Like he always had like more in the tank. But then like with the team being so deep, like he was able to maybe, you would say his stats were maybe a little bit more inflated, or he was or like, he also didn't need to worry about being the man either. I think it was I want to say he had one year where it was like you said, like 21, 22, something like that, like, but then like the rest of his career was like always like, 17 to 18. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it like always around like like 5 to 6, like never. But yeah, no, that is a really it's a really tricky team to talk about because it's like, yeah, you don't want to like trash on them because it's like did win a championship, but like it's like you were saying, it's that whole individual thing. It's like, yeah, I I can't really give you individual accolades. Yeah, even like same thing with like Ben Wallace too. It's like he was like literally good for like uh, I guess you would say if you were to give him like maybe 5 years, like maybe the year before, the year or two before they won, like where he was starting to become a good defensive player. But it's like, but yeah, I mean, like really outside, like, but once you get past that like 5 year mark, I mean, ooh, it, and and also it's like he never like in terms of Ben, like it's not like as a young player, like because you know how you would say maybe like a certain players just like never got their chance, but like you saw like glimpses. It was like that never was really like the case with Ben. Like you never, yeah, like you never were like, oh man, or maybe like whenever, yeah, or maybe even when he might only get like 7 minutes a game, but like he's going off, you know what I mean? Like he's just going crazy, and like but the coach doesn't play him for some reason. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. We'd have to look back. Yeah, yeah. Well, and yeah, and that was a big surprising thing too. Is like yeah, to start his career, he's on the Wizards. That was like pretty bad at that time, and it's like, yeah, like the fact he like didn't get playing time on a really bad team. Like I forget where he was. If he went straight from Washington to, yeah, I'm forgetting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And like to Joe Dumar's credit, like he also made just a really deep team too. Yeah. Yeah, because even like, yeah, some, yeah, because even like that too, like they're not, they're not winning the championship if like they don't get Larry Brown as a coach. Yeah. 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 Totally. Yeah, like you guys, yeah, yeah, hopefully you guys draft like pretty well, like try to get your franchise player and get like just good solid pieces around. Yeah. Mhm. No. It, mhm. Yep. Yeah, I forget. It was either T Wolves or yeah, I want to say it was T Wolves. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Well, actually, they even kind of got a little lucky because remember they actually got him from Atlanta because remember he like ran. Remember Rashid actually got traded to Atlanta, but he like didn't want to be there. Yeah, yeah, and butt cheeks, and but yeah, like yeah, but so even like they even got like pretty lucky with that one too because like what if Rashid just kind of like decided to stay? You know what I mean? Like maybe Atlanta just pays him and he's kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'll play here and take my money or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, then they made like little good moves like Lindsey Hunter. They got Antonio McDice. Yeah, he was a solid veteran. Um, didn't they have didn't they have like a super young like a rookie like Jason Maxiel too? I forget if it was that year or not. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Tayshaun Prince, obviously. Yeah. When yeah. And even like for him too, like even like his job like was way easier because like same thing, like the like kind of like the theme of the team is that no one had to be the man. Like even Tayshaun as a young player, he's not having to like have the burden of like, oh, I need to average 20 on this team. Like this team was trash. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. True. Yeah. I believe they had him. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think he got a lot more playing time uh, before like Ben Wallace like showed like before they really had their identity. B. Level. Oh. Oh. I think he was there at least for a year or two. Or two. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We should have known, baby. I know. Oh, that's right. That was another. Well, because that was another one of those picks. Because yeah, that's what made kind of because that was still put the part of the strategy where you needed three to four big guys to go against Shaq. Like you couldn't just have like because it's even funny how like Ben Wallace gets like all this credit and stuff, but which yeah, it's like not to say that he didn't play well, but it's like he gets like all the credit for guarding Shaq, and it's like, I mean, they had like a whole lineup to try to stop him. Yeah, let me, yeah, Chucky Atkins, Chauncey Billups, Eldon Campbell, Tremaine Folks, Darvin Ham, Rip Hamilton, Lindsey Hunter, Oh, I forgot they had a younger Mike James. Yeah, another point guard. Yeah, Darko Milicic, Mehmet Kerr, Tayshaun Prince. Oh, I forgot that he like didn't play on this team, but I think he was only on the team for like half the year. They had Bob Sura, but he didn't really play though. Yeah, no. Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah. Oh, and then another like kind of hybrid small forward, power forward, Corliss Williamson. Yeah. Yeah, just like another one of those guys that he just like he just knows his role, you know. It's just like yeah. Um let's see. Then the next year, Chauncey Billups, Eldon Campbell, and old Derek Coleman. Oh, I didn't realize the very next year that's when they got Carlos Delfino. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yeah. Darvin Ham again, Rip Hamilton, Lindsey Hunter again, Antonio McDice, Darko Milicic, Tayshaun, Ben. Yeah, so pretty much the same team for the next year. They pretty much, that's interesting. They pretty much kept, like, even in that third year, they had that Kelvin Cato, Dale Davis, Carlos Defino, and old Tony Delk. They had a young Mo Evans, Rip Hamilton. That was the year that they drafted Amir Johnson, Jason Maxiel. Okay. Yeah, that was, yeah, that was odd. No, I forgot that was the same year. Oh, well, and it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you just stick with Amir Johnson, who's like the 18-year-old? Like, at least he has height. Yeah, no, yeah, that was big because yeah, I want to say, yeah, yeah, I don't know what contract he was on when he was with them, but yeah, like you said, he did eventually get, because I think if I remember correctly, I think when we were playing like 2K7 or something like that, that was when Chauncey was like, yeah, officially getting like paid like pretty good money. Yeah. Cuz wasn't that also when well, cuz that was when he went to Denver, right? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That's right. Let's go. Yeah. Oh no, no, he was really good. Still? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how old he is when you said that. That's funny. Oh, yeah. LeBron James. Let's go. The Spanish LeBron, baby. Yeah, he's I mean, I'm happy that I'm happy that could see what was kind of going on in his career. And he left when he did. Just because, I mean, it's a little, I don't know if just people weren't buying into him or what, but it just kind of, because remember how you and I were even saying at the time, like, we were like, dude, he needs to get out of Portland. Like, they don't use him properly. And then yeah, 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 cuz yeah, that was frustrating cuz yeah, he was so freaking talented. Yeah. Oh, wait, is it wait, so who's in the chat? Is it's Kai or oh, Kyle. I got this one. No, yeah, he did. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Well, and yeah, and that was a big part of his. Mhm. Yeah, and I think that that was like, that was a big part of it was kind of like, hey, like I'm not even like you're not even giving me like an opportunity to really like show myself to, even possibly get paid or anything like that. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Yeah. Do you yeah, do you think though that in the sports world, and this kind of goes for all sports, do you think that there's too much ego involved though? And what I mean by that is like no, like management and coaching wise. So so what I mean by that is like guys keep wanting to like promise, like they always kind of like want to keep promising like the world, like oh I can build like a dynasty, I can do this, like, but then like you were saying though, it's like when we talk about small markets, they probably should go after like more the Detroit basketball, like just get a bunch of like super solid, like maybe they all are all stars, maybe not superstars, but like yeah, and but it's almost like yeah, yeah, and maybe yeah, like why not take like go that route? But it just kind of seems like in the sports world, it's like everyone wants to like be the one to be like, I can turn this around. I'm gonna draft the next, whatever, Kevin Durant or yeah, and maybe you can, but it's like, you know, yeah, maybe you should be scouting better and like you were saying about Rudy, it's like, yeah, like why don't we maybe give these international superstars a try? Like maybe they might actually be pretty good. But I'm at the boss. You back in the dungeon? Okay. Okay. I'm on the bus now. Who got the first? Oh, wow. Uh, oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is a tricky one. Oh, wow. What the heck? I don't know. Dude, you had like 80. What the hell? Yeah. Whoa. That's cool. Wow.